roll. All right, there we go. The warm-up is done. SNC 2025 Phase 1 will kick off with Event 1 today on the 13th of April 2025. The players are ready to tackle the very first map here, SNC 2025 Monochrome. We got a filled up server. We got 86 drivers, and they will all battle for the points in rounds mode. All right, we see S Reaver here with a little lag. Like I said before, let's hope everyone stays alive, but we are ready. All right, all teams are in. The top 3 of every team will gather points, and they will gather points for the total leaderboard. All right, server still processing the fact that there are 86 players, and it seems like we are ready. Let's go. Players are ready, and this is live. Guys, the SNC 2025 and the players are on the way. Round 1 of 8 is go, and we are going to follow Dopamine for the XOXO team, and he will be leading the pack here into the first couple turns on the Monochrome. As we see on the left-hand side, all the standings on the current round, which is very, very nice to see. So we see Panda leading, and then we see a bunch of players behind. We also see Nitro being last in 85th position. Devil taking the lead now with Plasto right behind him. Aka races here as well. Dopamine, Goro, Blitze is your what seems to be top 6 here. And Devil is taking the lead. And he's not going to give it away anytime soon. It seems like Dopamine trying to open the attack right now. Goro right behind as well. Lap number 2, of course, already. And Devil is trying to defend here now. An attack by Plasto. Dopamine with a very good line. He is going to risk it there. Very close to the Rammstein, but he will not touch it. And he is right beside Devil here, and they are going to battle for the first position. Will it be Dopa in the end going to snipe Devil? No way. What a line from Dopa in the end to sneak it away from Devil. Dopa with a 127.28 already, setting the benchmark for what is to come. Devil, Goro, Panda, Freshie, Akaris, Yuki, Razorlight finishing it off there. And behind that we also see Acro, Plastorax, Blitz, a lucky shot, Devil, Willy Gamer, Kushi, Skywalker, and Truo completes the top 17. And with Nitro and Slate giving up, we got Reezer or Reaver finishing in 84th position. Ole is not doing well there. Adapt saying the game crashed. Reaver is also not looking great. He has been lagging all the time, I think. That is not looking great for Reaver's side. All right, anyways, Dopa taking the 100 points. And look at this. Team Furious 5 with the first 3 players in the top 7. Yuki, Goro, Devil taking a lot of points. PNE also super strong with Panda and Plasto, but they are of course not on the same team here, the 4 PNE players, so we are still missing a little bit there. And in terms of XOXO, let's see who the next player is. I think it's Vamos. Vamos in 30th position there. All right, let's follow. Let's jump down a little bit here. Let's jump to Nino, for example. See how he is doing for FKX. As he's trying to hold on in the first couple turns. Now, we saw Dopa setting the benchmark. And who is going to challenge Dopa here? Because he looked super fast. Now he's falling back a little bit. We see Dopa with a small mistake there. Maybe touching the Rammstein. Maybe has to release a little bit, but he will fall back. A couple places being snacked by the whole field. Ekstram also going wide. Ooh, there was a Bros player, I think, falling back. And if I see it correctly, it is Razorlight now in the top there. No, it's actually Blitze. Blitze with Panda. And it seems to be... Ooh, Panda is lagging a little bit. But it seems to be Panda who is leading here. Oh my god, the lines from Panda. Panda is leading. Behind him is Devil. So Devil is directly behind Panda, but it will be Panda in the end with a 127.36 taking down that round. Dopamine, nowhere to be seen. And Devil, for the second round in a row, is going to be second. So Devil with 97 points again, and he will take the overall lead. He will overtake Dopa, because I don't know where Dopa finished. Where is Dopa? Dopa not in the top 17. So Dopa with a mistake. The chat is going absolutely crazy because we got so many people here, guys. It is absolutely insane. 88 players now. Absolutely crazy. We got Devil in the lead with 194 points. Then we got Panda, Freshy, and Racealite doing really good for FAX. And then Skywalker also in the top 14. So FAX is doing really good. Furious 5 is doing really good. PNE, both Delta and Omega are also doing really good. For BG, it's Eka Race, and the ones I'm missing at the moment are Bros. Bros Willy Gamer is the first player for Bros in 21st position, 149 points. But anything could change, guys, in a matter of seconds on these kind of maps. Let's follow Rambo here for BG as he's in the middle of the pack. Let's see how he is doing. We see Cruz here, Spar 140 just in front of him. True is there as well. We see Mimeo holding on to the pack as well. Rambo now falling back a little bit. Let's jump forward to Supersonic. He's here with his teammate Gigason for FKX. Panda taking the lead. Both Devils are actually in the top 5 here. So here we got Devil, and where is the other Devil? He is here. Devil and Devil for Team Furious 5. Look at this. Freshy also joining for FAX now. Dopamine leading again in front of Devil. Can Devil take a win? No, he can't. He's going to drift out, and that is going to be a lot of points lost for him. But lucky for him, Team Furious 5 is still looking strong as Devil is going to take second place behind Dopa with a 127.27. Super fast there by Dopa. And he is doing really well. And look at PNE this round. Wow. Panda, Acro, Blitzes, Spider, Extrem. All in the top 10. Looking super strong for both PNE teams. Very, very good. All right. So let's quickly go through all the players here to see if we can see any surprises. Let's start from the back. We got Marks here, Kart Slalom, Dreamy TM Master, and Slate. They are struggling here. Let's quickly... Ooh, Euskal, 74th position. That is not good yet from Euskal, and he needs to be up. Let's see, who else do we see? Mew, 54th position with only 122 points. Puts him behind Skater, puts him behind Cruz, Farber Daniel. Angle, also struggling a little bit for XO. We see Ola struggling a little bit, 48th position only. Rambo, 34. Deft, 37. As we keep scrolling the leaderboard to the top, we see Vamos in the top 32. That's actually not too bad with a stacked field like this. Extrem, 19th position. He wants to climb maybe a little bit as well. And leading at the moment, because of the mistake from Devil, is Panda with 288 points. And in this round, Panda is lagging a little bit, actually. At the moment, let's see. We got... where is Goro? Goro is here. With Panda, with Plus Torex, and with Devil again. Devil trying to win the round now. Can he win it? Skywalker in 5th position. Skywalker is unlocked. It will be Devil who wins the round. Focus is gonna snipe Skywalker, but Skywalker is going to take 6th position. And look at Team Furious 5. Team Furious 5 with Devil, Goro, and Focus 1, 4, and 5. And remember, guys, Devil's points here in 7th position, it does not count because the top 3 points here count. Oh, no, that's not true, actually. The top 3 in the end counts. Sorry. So we will forget about that. So Devil is actually doing really good. But in the end, we should remember that the top 3 counts. which is a very important aspect of what we are doing here, because not all teams brought their 5 players, of course. Not everyone is here. But if you are with 5 players, then only the top 3 will count in the end. Alright, so Skywalker doing really, really well. And he is feeling super good here on this map. He is in 6th position overall for FAX. The best performing FAX player after Freshy, who is also doing really well. Racerlight is falling down just a little bit, 13th position now, as we are already in round 5 of 8. Remember guys, we are playing 8 rounds per map. We are already in round 5 on monochrome here. And we will move to Alpine Katski after this, which is the next map. But first, some more rounds on this map. Let's jump forward just a little bit. Where's Blitze? Where's Freshy? Freshy is a little bit further back. Where's Devil? Ooh, Devil just with a mistake here. And the other Devil for Team Furious 5 is actually leading in front of Panda, Spyro, Dopamine, Plasto, and Racerlight. Let's see if he can keep it up. He is actually, yeah, he is leading. He just overtook Panda there. We don't always see Panda because he seems to be lagging a little bit. But it seems to be Devil who is going to win again. Yes, it is Devil, a 1:27.12, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the fastest time we saw so far. He beats Dopa, he beats Panda, and Devil is insane. We need Devil to get a new callout name like Devinho. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because otherwise we will be naming 2 Devils all the time. Alright, so Devil is Devil. And Devil, with like 1 E, is Devinho. Alright, he is baptized Devinho from now on. So Devil and Devinho. And where is Devinho? He's here. So we are going to spectate Devinho for a little bit. Exactly, they're in the same team. Yeah, so we will be talking about them a lot at the same time. And Devinho is, I think, a nice name. So Devinho we see here on screen. And let's see, where's Dopa? Dopa falling down a little bit. Look at this, 14th position. Not really where you would expect Dopamine, but I think he lost a lot of places in that one round where he crashed. He was not even in the top 17. That will cost you a lot of points. And look at Goro right now for Team Furious 5. And Team Furious 5 is looking super, super strong. They are really, really looking good. Also, both P&E teams are looking super strong. But Team Furious 5 here with Goro in the lead. Now, trying to battle Panda and Plasto. Plasto, who is, by the way, a Kaz, of course. Do not forget. That's also interesting because Kaz was written as Kaz in the registrations, but it's actually Plastorex. So we should not forget that. And he is going to win this round in a 1:27.07. So that's even faster than Devil just did. Kaz doing really well, winning in front of Panda. Goro grabbing 3rd position. Then Dopa, Devinho, Mew, Focus, and Axtram complete that top 8. Alright, so another round done. And I think that's one of the last rounds we will be playing now. Because the rounds are racking it up fast here on this map. There we go, round 7 out of 8. So round 7 out of 8 is on the way right now. After this we have one more round, then we have a 2-minute break before we go into map number 2. But we are not there yet. Alright, let's see. Who else can we spectate here a little bit? Willy Gamer in 30th position. He is not yet having the best of starts of this SNC 2025 for his team, bros. He is, of course, together with, for example, Vomara we see there. We see Kashi as well. We see Raptor climbed up the rankings a little bit in 14th position now. 473 points for Raptor here. And let's see if he can climb up a little bit more in this round. It doesn't yet seem to be the case. He is in the midfield a little bit before we go into second lap here. We see Panda leading in front of Plasto, in front of Focus, battling also with Devil. Nico is there, Freshie, Racerlight for FAX. And we see Shadow for Fruit. That is pretty crazy. All right, let's jump forward to Panda. Panda is flying all over the place. We can't really spectate Panda. Let's jump forward to Plasto, who is leading quite comfortably here. Wow, he is leading with a margin. Look at that. Plasto, last couple turns before he reaches the finish line, and will grab a lot of points for P&E. There we go. And that, of course, is P&E Delta. We also have P&E Omega. But P&E Delta with Panda and Plastorex is looking super strong. And with True in 7th position there, that is absolutely insane. Plasto with a 127.02. That is absolutely crazy. He just drove the top 6 daily in a live race. That is crazy. Hey, and look at this. Angle, 7th place. Traeger, 8th place. Kush, 5th place that round. So racers are stepping it up. Wow. All right, last round on this map already, guys, before we go on to the next one. Panda is leading with 672 points in front of his teammate Plasto. Then we got Devil for Team Furious 5. We got Blitze. Davino for Team Furious 5 is there in 5th position. Our friend Davino, who of course is Devil, but we will call him Davino from now on, is doing very, very good. In 5th position, even in front of Dopamine, True, and Freshie, for example. And if we jump back a little bit, we see Spider, Acrol, we see Lucky Shot also doing pretty well in the top 16 here. Traeger also in the top 16. The Dutch NASCAR legend, actually the Dutch legend, not only NASCAR, but Traeger has been a long time player, and it's super nice to see him come out to the SNC 2025 here and to battle it out for the points with the best of the best, the creme de la creme of what the community has to offer here. And he's doing quite well. He is in 12th position right now, fighting with Kush, Willy Gamer. We see some crashes left and right, players falling down in what is going to be the last lap on this map. And as we jump forward a little bit, for example, to Focus here, we see that only one player is in front of Focus, and it's Dopamine. He might have to give some places away still. Can Dopa defend last turn here against Skywalker, who is also doing amazing? Dopa will win in a 127.27. Not the fastest round, but he will take it. And that's a really good round for Fax. Look at that. Skywalker, Racerlight, and Freshie all in the top 7. With the gamer stepping it up with an 8th place there. And that will be the map number 1 concluded already. Wow. And I'm looking forward to, in the next 2 minutes, jump through the leaderboard and see what kind of surprises we can take away from this. There we go. Panda winning. And look at this. That's a full P&E podium. Panda, Plasto, and Blitzer for Team P&E Omega. 1, 2, 3. That is full respect. Crazy. What a performance by P&E. Look at that. Spider is there as well. Acro is there. True is there. They got both teams, Omega and Delta, are doing really, really well. All right. Quickly, down from the bottom up. Let's see what we see here. TM Master, the legend of the stream, 99 points for him, and last place, 87th. And let's jump the leaderboard a little bit. We see Leander only in 84th place. I think he was complaining about some trouble with his game. We see Shiwa here, Tralala. We see for FKX, JRM, and Brins also not doing too well. We see Euskal. He racked it up a little bit, but I think he was looking for more in the first map here. Nitro is also struggling, only in 71st place. Then let's jump the leaderboard quickly because we have a lot of players. Adapt, 54th place. Not sure if he's happy with that, but he is there. He racked in the points for his team, which is very important. Rambo, 33rd position. Mu, 37th position. That is not super good from Mu. I think Angle in 38 was also looking for a bit more. Racerlight, 17th position. Not his best performance. Skywalker in 20th as well. And in the end, this is what we need to remember, guys. The top 16 with Casper being there, with Lucky Shot being there. Nino in 14th position. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. Nino in 14th position on map number 1. That is crazy. Nice. Alright, that's map 1 done. That was a very nice map. Now for something completely different. Alpine Catski by Bling. Let's see how the players are going to navigate this, because where the last map was a super straightforward NASCAR map, this is everything but. We have some very tricky chicanes here, we have 2 loopings, we got some jumps onto platform sections, and we got a very, very weird jump into a banked left-hander. So let's see how the players will tackle it here. And Panda has the daily time, so I want to spectate Panda as well on this map. Let's see what he can show us here. Oh, he's lagging actually. I forgot. Who else? Maybe Lucky Shot could be doing well on this map, I guess. No, he's going to drift. Where's Dopa? Alright, Dopa is driving here. So we see the second looping that was. Then this is the jump back into the second lap, which is a very tricky one because that is a very narrow left-hander. Then this is a tricky one as well. But it's essentially, it's a full speed map with 2 releases. We see a lot of players crashing in the warm-up here. It is absolutely insane how many players are crashing here. Yuki crashing there as well. And Dopa is navigating the map, but this is a harsh map, guys. We will see much more than on the other map, much more than on the map that we just played. This will be an X factor in the sense that there will be much more crashes and it is much more unpredictable who will win this map in the end. So Panda won. Shit, I was going to write down the top 10 of every map, but I can only remember Panda. Was it Panda and then Cass and then who was third? Shit, I don't remember. I was going to write down like the top 10 of every map and I didn't, and now I forgot it. Ripperino. Cass, Panda, Blitzer. Alright. Oh yeah, Cass won, thanks. So Cass, Panda, Blitzer. I need this for my administration, you know. I need to look back on this next time. Top 3. You look it up? Thanks. Yeah, very good. Because then I can still write down the top 10. I was too busy talking and checking the leaderboard. Alright. What is Reaver doing? He is absolutely lagging here. There we go. Warm-up number 2. Still in the warm-up, guys. Players warming up before we go to map number 2, Alpine Catski. Very, very good. Alright, so as we see on Dopa, we see him navigate the first looping here, jump onto the platform section, and this jump into this left-hander is absolutely insane. If you do not time that right, you will lose speed, or you might bug or crash, and that will carry over, of course, in the rest of the map, as this is a full speed map with just 2 small releases. So the first release being here in this left-hander, and the second release being here in this left-hander. And essentially, this left-hander is full speed. Not everyone might take it that way, but I think it's possible. And the rest of the map is basically just full speed. Absolutely insane. If Mew doesn't get top 20 on this map, I'm 100% removing those admin privileges. Do not go too harsh on Mew. Mew is... we know Mew, he's blistering fast, but sometimes in tournaments he's just not showing up. It was not a great first map for him, but let's see if he can turn things around on the second map. Alright, warm-up done. Live map 2, Alpine Catski. And let's see, Panda with the Daily 1, 113.77. Kush with Daily 2, 113.83. And then third daily, Qantas, I think is not playing. AGN Qantas? I don't think so. But let's keep an eye. And let's see how many low 1.14s we can see here. And the 113.77 by Panda is absolutely insane. Let's find Plasto here. Let's find Kaz. Kaz, fourth daily time, 114.16. Let's see how he's gonna go through this first round on the second map of the evening, guys. Of course, we have 2 more maps after this one. Oh, Dopa is already going to make a mistake there. And look at this. And look at how many players are crashing here. Ooh, Dopa with an early mistake. And that will cost him a lot of points. And that was exactly what I was talking about. That was in the jump into the bank left-hander. He didn't time it well. I think he bugged on the wall. And he was not able to save that in any way. And that will cost him a lot of points here. As Devil, Ekstram, Blitze and Plasto. And look at PNE Omega here. With Ekstram and Blitze, also Panda is in the mix. Devil, Ekstram. And ooh, Blitze with a mistake. I'm trying to click Devil. There we go. I just found him. But will he win? Panda will overtake. Wow, that's a snipe from Panda. 114.89 by Panda. Jovin's getting third. And we see other players now taking the points. And this is what I talked about. It is not a straightforward NASCAR map, guys. We see Nas as well. We see Mimeo, which I think both are also full speed players. This is essentially a full speed map with some super small releases, and we see it in the points. Jovins, Mimeo, Nas, and Skater. 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a huge surprise, with Chupasti also being top 8. That is absolutely amazing. Alright, I will quickly check Discord, because I guess... Oh man, Reaver is having troubles here. Look at this. That is absolutely insane. Ooh, thank you so much for the top 10. So Panda, Kaz, Blitz, Dopa. I will quickly write this down. Because we got a huge lag here from Reaver. Devil, Freshy, the Bill, which is the Vingu, Spider, Acro, and then we got Focus. Alright, nice. So that is the top 10. I will try to keep track of every top 10 of every single map in the SNC 2025 so we can easily look back on it. So that is very good. Alright, Yuki. Let's see what he's up to, because we didn't see Yuki too much around on the first map. Oh, there was a huge mistake by somebody there as well. I don't know who it was. And look at this. Monster is here. I have never heard of Monster, and he's in the team with Nas, and Nas is also putting his nose to the window here, doing very well. Yuki, now that we are spectating him, is taking the lead, so he's doing well, and Nas is now taking the lead. And look at this, these are the full speed players, so this really is another kind of nut, another kind of cookie to crumble, and that is what we are seeing right now. Nas falling down just a little bit. Yuki, Goro, Panda might be winning, and I think Panda is winning. Yes, he is, with a huge margin, a 114.69 by Panda. Then we got Goro, Yuki, and Davino for Team Furious 5 in place 2, 3, and 6. Nas, Kush, Dopa, and we got Ole in 8th position, completing the top 8. Wow. Alright. So after this round, I'm really looking forward to check the leaderboard real quick, because we are going to see some surprises here. Let's check it from the bottom up. Do we see anyone here that we expect to be at least in the top like 30? Plasto, look at this. Kaz is in 70th position. Ekstram is in 72nd position as well. That is crazy. That is not where they want to be. Rambo 55, Raptor 51, Trager 43, Valmara also in the mid pack here, Racealite 36, Mew 33. We see some casualties already. Dopa in 30th position. He has 131 points. Panda has 200 points. So the difference between Dopa and Panda is already 70 points on this map after 2 rounds. That is absolutely crazy. And indeed, where Fax was doing really good on the first map, we now only see Freshy in 5th position. And the next Fox member is Lucky Shot in 32nd. Oei, oei, oei. They need to step it up. They need to step it up fast. Alright, one player I'm happy to see here is Jovins. And he got, I think he got 3rd. Oh my god, was that Nino? Was that Nino? Who did I see jump to the left there? Where is Nino even in the... I don't see him. Oh no, Jovins needs to reset as well. Ooh, let's jump forward to Nas here. Oh, Nas is in trouble as well. Devil and... Oh, look at this. Devil and Yuki. This is some sight we like to see. And also Goro is here. Is it going to be a hat trick? Is it going to be a triple for Team Furious 5? Yes, it is. Oh my god. Devil, Goro, and Yuki. 1, 2, 3. That is absolutely insane. And the first time that we see it this evening. Wow, that is strong. Oei, oei, oei. That is super strong. Oh, baby, a triple. Phew. That deserves a huge shout out because that is very, very hard. 1, 2, 3 for Team Furious 5. Beating Kush, Blitzer, Skater, Willy Gamer, and Racerlight in 8th position, crawling up there a little bit. Wow. Triple for Team Furious 5. Well done. And look at this. They are 4 players leading right now on this map. Devil, Goro, Davino, and Yuki. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Team Furious 5. That is insane. That is absolutely crazy. If they can keep going like this, then they are going to deal a devastating blow to the competition in the top 5 teams that we discussed prior to this stream. We got 5 teams that I think will be battling for the win in the end, but Team Furious 5 is one of them, and they are absolutely crushing it right now. So P&E was looking very good on map number 1. Oh, and we see multiple mistakes there by P&E. I think it was Blitz and I think Truo. I don't know where Truo is. All right, it doesn't matter. Truo with a mistake there. Slimo now falling back a little bit. Davino is making a mistake. He will fall down. Where's Devil? Who is leading? Panda Ola is also super high up here. And Willy Gamer as well. So Willy Gamer is also doing good. Look at this for Rose with Panda and Kaz being in another league. But Kaz is crashing out. Panda with a 1:14.63 with a huge gap to Willy Gamer. And look at this top 8. And there we see Mew finally with a good round. Mew in 6th position with a 1:15.55. And all the way in the end, we see Kaz with a huge mistake. Whoa. That was ugly. And indeed, Lucky Shot in 3rd position. That's a good shout. Also, Angle in 4th position. That is crazy. Very, very good. Wow. All right. Some crazy action here on Alpine Katski, second map of the evening. We will be continuing with 2 more maps after this, so do not go anywhere. And the 5th out of the 8 rounds is live right now, with Devil leading for Team Furious 5. And all of a sudden, this leaderboard is super scrambled because we saw Team Furious 5 being 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, after 1 round, there is only 1 left, and it is Devil. And he is leading Willy Gamer, Panda, Kush, and Spider at the moment. Slimo is also doing good. Angle is finding his rhythm on this map. He is racking in the points for XOXO. And they need it because Dopa is nowhere to be seen. Dopa in 27th position. The Nascar god, the all-time alien, is having struggles on this map. But lucky for him, it's AngoXO stepping up right now. Let's see if Angle can keep it up here. As he's right behind his teammate Dopa, we can see that there. Nice turn by Angle, overtaking quite some players there. Actually trying to overtake his teammate Dopa right now. We see Mimeo is leading. Yuki is also there. Spider is also doing very good. Let's jump forward to Spider here. Oh, Spider is actually winning. Wow, Spider with a win. Yuki second, Racealite third. That is very good for FAX. Dopa and Angle finishing there in the top 8 as well. And we see Mimeo for Team Ultimate Fruit racking in 4th place. And this is a map where we expected to see a lot of surprises, and we do. Also Focus in 7th position. Well done by Focus there. Very good. And Mew, how is Mew doing? Mew is 11th here, which is totally not too bad. Mew has found his rhythm on this map, just as Angle. And a couple surprises that we see here are Scary Monster, whom I don't know, but apparently is a full speed player, so he is doing well on this map. Ole is 8th, Slimo is 7th, Angle is 6th. They're all doing super good. And Willy Gamer, so Bros is really stepping it up on this map. They are just missing one. Where's the next Bros? Ooh, Valmara 35th. That is too far away. But Willy Gamer is doing very well. Let's see if he can keep it up here in the last couple turns before we go into the looping, which is now tackle. I wanted to say the last round, but that's not true. We still have 2 more rounds after this. Ooh, Dopa! Dopa with a mistake again. This is not Dopa's map at all, guys. This is not Dopa's map, and XOXO will be struggling to take points here. They have Angul, but they do not have anyone behind him. As of now, Dopa is making too many mistakes. We also see Nas falling down. We see Panda leading in front of Plasto and Goro right now. It is lap number 2 already. Can Focus maybe do something about it? No. But who is going to win? It is going to be Panda. It is going to be Goro in a 1:14.89 in front of Plasto, Panda, Devil, Focus, Spider, Willy Gamer, and Freshy. Once again, looking fresh for FAX. Yeah, XO need him. XO need him. And Dippy is off. And that is very true. And if we say Dippy, we mean Dopa. Dopamine is struggling here. Look at this. He's falling back. He's falling back. Where even is he? There, 17th. Alright, let's give Dopa some pressure and let's spectate him this round. But they need it. And they need Dopa to step up right now, because we see... Actually, XOXO is not even doing too bad. They have Angle in 6th here. Then Dopa in 17th, and Vamos is carrying in 24th position. He is doing really, really well, because the next XO member is Andrew in 42nd. So Vamos is doing God's work here for his team. Securing that 24th position, super, super important, because otherwise they will drop a lot of points with the top 3 in the end. They need to take whatever they can from this. Now, Dopa, with a little bit of pressure from the spectating, is he able to turn things around for himself? Panda is leading at the moment in front of Kush. Dopa has been taking top 3 now and is trying to get close to Panda as well. Oh, he's going to go very far to the right. He will not back out though. He will stay on the wheel of Panda, but Panda is something else right now. Panda is on a god run. This has to be super fast. Dopa with a small mistake, and yeah, maybe a little bit too much of a drift there. Kush and Goro will fight it out, but Panda with a 1:14.38. Wow, that is a top 7 daily time by Panda, and he is going to win the 7th round. Dopa, 5th position. Well done. Skater, 4th position. Extrem, Lucky Shot, Valmara, Goro are in the top 8 as well. Well done, Skater. Very good. Skater being called a hero by his team in the chat, and he should. Him finishing 4th position in this kind of field, guy. Do not forget, literally everyone except for Stiko is in here right now. Everyone. This is the highest stage possible. So for players who are usually not on the top of the top of the top in this field, for Skater, for example, to get a 4th position on any map is absolutely crazy. We should not forget that. The field is absolutely stacked. I've never seen a NASCAR field like this. everyone is here. So everyone is giving it their best, and all performances by any players who are usually not in the top should be regarded as a huge milestone. All right, jumping forward a little bit onto Panda, onto Devil maybe, who is behind Skater. Nino is there, Mew as well, now being overtaken. Spar is doing good. Where's Skywalker? Skywalker is also in there for FAX. Lucky Shot is also there. Oh, Skywalker made a mistake. He is off. He is gone. Let's see where Willy Gamer is. He is not here. Lucky Shot is doing well. And it looks like Spider is actually going to win in front of Goro. There we go. Spider with the win. Goro, Skater, Yuki, Panda, Devil, Focus, Extreme. That is a huge top 8. And that was what I believe the last round indeed on this map. So Alpine Katsuki is going to be concluded with Spider winning the last round in a 1:14.71. Whew. All right, let's see what happened here. Let's quickly go through the leaderboard. We got a 5-minute break now, guys. If you want to do anything, take a toilet break, take some water, beer, popcorn, whatever, now is the time to do it. We got a 5-minute break. Let me first write down the top 10. Devil winning. Devil in front of Panda, Spider, Willy Gamer, and Kush. All right. Spider, Willy, Kush. That is the top 5. Then we go down. Lucky Shot, Goro, Racer. Lucky, Goro, Racer. I will just quickly write this down. Then Freshy and Slimo. And one thing that I will take away from this map is that FAX has been performing very good. Look at this. It was not looking good for FAX in the beginning, but Lucky Shot, Racer Light, and Freshy, 6th, 8th, and 9th are doing a really, really good job. Bros with Willy Gamer and Kush also have stepped it up and took a lot of points on this map. Now P&E is a little bit more split. We saw P&E Delta with Panda and Mew here doing very well on the first map, but where is the next Delta player? Uy, it's Truo in 29th position. So that is a little bit further down. Now, let's take it from the bottom up again. We see Leander with 33 points. I'm not sure if he's in the server anymore. Reaver also has some connection trouble. Then we see TM Master just behind Evangelista, Shiwa, Linux Man, and Kart Slalom. If we go up, we see Dreamy, Adapt is here. Spar 140 is there. Ooh, he's down a little bit, 71st position. Who else do we got here? Rico Reno, first member of the Dutch community, I think, there, because I didn't see... Is Mia Mimi here? I don't think so. No, she is not here. I see Penit, I see Shadow for Fruit. Ooh, Cass, 45th position for Cass with 445 points, where Devil has 725. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. Cass, who won map 1, is 45th on map 2. That is crazy. All right, Nas, after a good start, also with Scary Monster, falling down a little bit. Still in top 40, is like mid-pack, but I don't think they would be too happy. We see Blitze in 35th. I'm not sure if he will be happy there. Extram, Trager, Truo, Casper, who also performed super good on the first map. They are struggling on this map. And then in the top 16, we see Mew, 15th here. Well done. I think that's good. Skater, Ola, and Slimo really surprised me here with 12, 11, and 10th position. That is crazy. Wow. Yo, Fenrir, what up? Rema is in last place. Yeah, I'm always in last place. Whew. Yeah, TM Master doing well. 85th position. I mean, he's racking in the points, right? He is there. He is there. How is the rest of his team doing? He is in the team with, and I have to search a little bit here. He's in the team with Dreamy, Bauman, Zernoop, and Marks. So let's see. BG Dreamy is here. Marks is here. Ooh, and are they the only ones driving for BG? I don't see Bellman. And I don't think I saw the Zernoop. Oei, oei, oei. So that is a tough nut to... well, I'm not going to finish that sentence. So we only have Master, Dreamy, and Marks for Brutal Gears, I have to say. Because BG, of course, is another team with Brutal Gears, with TM Master, Marks, and Dreamy. And for sure, they are last in total position on this map, because they have been struggling here. Ooh, so shaky after this map. Yeah, Fenrir, hope you're doing well, man. Where is... where are you on the leaderboard? Did I see you here? Yes, 36th position. There you go. Very good. Very, very good. So Fenrir is here. Nice to see you drive, man. That's super nice. I really liked it that you were signing up for Ultimate Fruit there. So 36th position. I think that's okay. You're still here, Leander? Good. All right, guys. That's it. 2 maps down, 2 more to go. Do not go anywhere. SNC 2025 Phase 1, Event 1 has kicked off today. 2 maps are done. We still have 2 maps to drive in rounds mode. We got 87 players in the server, which is absolutely insane. All finding the time on this beautiful Sunday evening to drive and compete for as many points as they can on the leaderboard. All right, next map up is Superman Lovers, and we saw this before we started a little bit as well. The players were driving this. This is a flat map. No bank turns, no jumps, no loopings, no nothing. Just a flat road and a car. And you have to navigate it as fast as you can. Now, I think the most interesting part with this map is that we got 2 U-turns. And we will see one coming up here. This left-hander U-turn. And these U-turns are always very interesting, because what can happen if you overspeed it? You have to release a lot in the end, and that is going to cost you throughout all the next turns here, because this is all very, very high speed. And then the next U-turn is here just after start-finish, which is also a very interesting one, because it's followed by another turn. So that is a very long turn. But all in all, I think this map is pretty straightforward as well. Nothing weird. Nothing we haven't seen before. Like last map, Alpine Catski was of course something completely different. This again is something that we all know. So let's see what kind of players are going to float up, so to speak, to put their nose to the window on this flat map, because it will be different players every single map that we will see perform very well. Now we have a core of top players that will perform well on every map, but on every specific map type we always have a couple players that will show themselves. So I'm looking forward to see on this flat map who it will be now. All right, so that was one warm-up done. Second warm-up is gonna come your way soon. Let's see if everyone is still here. Yes, they are. We still have 87 players, so everyone is here and everyone stayed. That is so good. Papa Panda gave his orders. Nice. Yeah, Panda doing a little bit of motivating. Of course, everyone is doing a little bit of motivating here. As they should, because there are only 2 more maps left to take points, and everyone should battle for all the points in the world to make a strong start to this long-lasting tournament, guys. Because of course we have this week, but we have 2 more weeks of what is basically qualifying before all teams will be put in a division 1 to 5, and we will decide which team gets in what division after the end of this 3 weeks. So we are driving rounds now. We will be doing time attack next week, and then we're doing endurance after that as well. And after that, we will enter the divisions, which is the final stage of the SNC, and there we will drive semi-finals and finals. So we are going to build up from here 3 weeks onto the semi-final and then onto the final. Not sure how people are crashing on a flat map. Oh, believe me, it is very, well, not very easy to crash on a flat map, but you need focus for this. And if you make a small mistake on a flat map, if you bug a little bit on the edges or you hit the green, it is very hard to stay alive. And these players have been driving top tension, top focus for 2 maps already. We have been going for almost 1 hour already. That is 1 hour of full focus race driving. Minus 10 minutes maybe. So 50 minutes. And that is hard. And then even a flat map could be hard. So I agree. Flat maps are maybe a bit more basic, but it's absolutely possible to crash here. And it's not weird to see that after 50 minutes of full focus driving. All right. Nas is lagging a little bit. Let's hope he is driving right now. Oh, he isn't. All right, Nas with a late start, but we cannot do anything about it. Let's put our eye on Goro, who is going to navigate the first turns here and grab the lead on this flat map. All right. Who is gonna navigate this? We see Kaz in the lead with Skater in second position. Now falling down actually a little bit, but Skater was there. And we are going to see much more close fights on this map because it's just in general a bit more easy to navigate this map compared to the last map that we were playing. Alpine Katski had a lot of jumps, loopings, corners, drifts even. This is a bit more straightforward, and we are seeing a beautiful battle here between Devil and basically the rest of the pack. We also see Yuki there. Let's see if we can quickly jump to Devil. Let's see if he can hold on to his lead onto the last couple turns. Can he close it off here? Last one. Oh, that's beautiful. Devil with a 1:20.86. The 81 by Mew is a 1:20.58. Devil is going to grab the win. Then we see Kaz. There we see Dopa in the top 3 as well. Mew in the top 5. Yuki and Goro for Furious 5 also in the top 8. Kushi finishing it off in the top 8. And we see Devino for Furious 5 as well. So Furious 5 again. Very, very strong start. And Dopa saying Vamos Smiley. Where did Dopa finish here? Or did he say... Oh, 17th for Dopa. That's really good. That is really good. But who else do XOXO have? They have Dopa in 3rd there. They have Vamos in 17th. And then what? And then who? 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 I have to miss somebody. Andrew is here. Where is Angle? I missed Angle. Angle is somewhere. Ah, Angle is there. All right, 37th place. But if we scroll the leaderboard a little bit, we see Andrew 81. We see Blitz 78. Panda 77. EEE. So mistakes were already made here, guys. Mistakes were made by the greatest. I'm checking who we can spectate right now. Maybe Focus. Maybe Racealite. Racealite also not doing well on the first round there. And he's also struggling a little bit now. In the mid pack. That's true. Ooh, Devil into the wall. That is very costly for Devil. We will not see him anytime soon. But on the other hand, Divino, his teammate, is taking the lead. And look at this. Focus now in the lead, because Plasto, who we see driving there, is in 83rd position. So Divino now in the lead, battling with Focus, battling with Goro. Oh, look at this. Divino, is he going to win? He is going to take the round. Wow, that's impressive. 1:20.95. That is a fast time as well for a flat map. That is good. And he wins the round in front of Focus and Panda. Willy Gamer, Goro, Freshy, Chupasti being 7th. And Spar 140 being 8th. That is a crazy, crazy round. Oh no, I'm driving. I shouldn't be. Hello? Spectate! Because we should not be chilling here. Alright, but Davino winning that round is absolutely amazing. Focus being 2nd, I think they can be super, super happy with that. Alright, server is having a little bit of trouble with all the players that we go here. I am going to spectate. There we go. All good, all good. Alright, and we are on for the 3rd round now. Deft in 28th position overall. Let's see how he is doing here. Let's see how PNE is doing in general, because the first PNE player at the moment is Spider for PNE Omega. 162 points in 11th position. Omega also has Extran and Deft in 19th and 28th position. Then we got PNE Delta with True in 14th. But then who's there? Nobody. Panda in 34th, Mew in 40th. Wow. That is something. Ooh, PNE just staying alive. I think Nas is not driving, right? No, he's not. He's just standing there. Leander is driving, but he is struggling. He's literally driving backwards. I don't even think that's allowed. But okay, Fast is holding on to the pack here. But let's jump forward quickly. Let's see who is winning. It is Devil at the moment in front of Dopa and Plasto, but can he hold on? Last couple turns, aggressive line by Dopa. Dopa has a bit more speed. It's going to be Devil. They have the same time, a 1:20.92. Devil, the winner in the end, decided by the game. It looked like Dopa though, but Devil is gonna win. Plasto, Panda, Yuki, Focus, Spider, True. Very, very strong route from PNE, and that is exactly what they needed. Kaz, Panda, Spider, True, 3, 4, 7, 8. Very good. Yeah, that was very, very close, but Devil winning it in the end. Leander saying, I'm not playing, I'm just doing what I want. I want to make a quick comment on that, that if you should not be driving backwards, man, because people are playing with cars on and it could be super distracting to have somebody like come opposite of you. So whatever you do, do what you want to do, but I don't think driving against the other players is a very beneficial thing to do here. You should just follow the route. No reverse driving. All right. Next round. Round 4 out of 8 has kicked off here with Dopa. And Slimo in 8th position is surprising me very well. Nino in 15th position as well, doing great. That is also very, very good to see. We see Freshy for FAX in 11th place, but where are the other FAX players? Lucky Shot in 17th. Tiger in 21st, and Racelite. Oh no, Racelite! What is happening with Racelite? He just reset or something, or he started late. Uy. That is not good news for FAX. Yo, Shadow, what's going on? Welcome and thanks for following the channel. Where's Foster? That is a very good question. Let's see if we can find Foster real quick. I don't see him yet. We can't wait too long because we need to get to the front of the field. I don't see... Hey, there is Foster, 75. All right, let's quickly jump to the front of the field here. with, I think, a Panda. Where's Panda? Oh, Panda is not clickable, which also means that he is far off. Here is Panda. Oh, wow. He has a gap to the other players. That is very impressive. Panda, a 1:20.72. Another great round for P&E. Dopa defending XOXO, and then Furious 5 again with 3 players in the top 8. Furious 5 is absolutely doing insane right now. Panda and Plasto just destroyed the competition there, at least in that round. And Acro finishing 11th, which is also very, very strong. Foster saying yeah in the chat. Very good. Yeah, Panda is slashing it. All right, still 4 more rounds to go. This one and then 3 more. Round 5 out of 8 is on the way right now. Let's quickly scroll the leaderboard. What do we see? We see Cass in 18th position overall, so he needs to step up. Let's stay with Cass here because he needs to. He really needs to do it. FAX is not doing well. Freshie, Traeger, Lucky Shot, Fallback, and I don't know what happened with Racerlight, but he was not looking good at all. 46th position right now. So he needs to step it up. Oh, Cass. Lagging a little bit. Now back in it, into lap number 2. Devil leading. Dopa, Acro, Fenrir as well. Let's go, Fenrir. He's there. We saw him in the channel. We saw him in the chat. And now he's here driving and doing well for Ultimate Fruit. Ooh, and now he's just drifting out. Rip Reno, first cast occurs of the evening, maybe. Plasto dropping back a little bit more. Devil. Ooh, Devil also dropping back a little bit. And where's Dopa? I missed Dopa, but he's actually leading in total points right now. And he might win this round again, and he will, or will Mew with the snipe. It's Dopa. Mew 2nd place, very good. Racerlight 8th place, also very, very good. Very good. And that indeed is a very nice time. That is casually a top 13 daily time driven by Dopa. Very good. All right, apparently Nas not driving, and he explained to his team why in Discord. That is good. Next round, 6 out of 8 is on the way. Casper is doing great as well. Slimo in 5th position. Have I seen this? Ultimate Fruit Slimo in 5th position. That is a surprise for me. On a flat map, Slimo and Casper in the top 6. Wow. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, thank you, Stiko, indeed. Please stick to English in the chat, because I do not speak 17 languages. Maybe you do, but I don't, because I don't know what the hell you're saying if you're not talking English, Dutch, German, or maybe a little bit of French. And that's about it, guys. So please stick to English there. Whee! Somebody made a huge flight to Narnia there. We will not see him, her, or them anytime soon. Meanwhile, Panda taking the lead in front of Racerlight, Davino, Spider, and they are already in lap 2. So let's see the last couple corners here. Slimo also holding on. Can we jump to Panda here? Because he's leading. And Panda is trying to hold on to that lead. And it seems like he... Ooh, oh my god, I thought he crashed. He didn't, he just lagged a little bit. Dopa, Racerlight behind Panda there. Devil, Spider, Slimo again 6th. Very impressive. And Eka Race and Rambo, look at that, for Team BG in 7th and 8th position. Very, very important. Well done. It's okay, Shadow. It's okay. Thanks. Norwegian, Fifon. It's the only thing I know. And Edderkopfen, which I think means spider hat or something. Ay. All right. Dopa still leading 570 points as round 7 out of 8 is on the way. Let's see, who else do we, from the bottom up again, let's see, who do we see? Who do we see? Is there anyone catching our eye who shouldn't be here? Okay. I think Eusko is struggling a little bit today. I would, before this tournament started, before today, I would have expected a bit more from Eusko. He's still struggling, I think. Ooh, Vamos in 44th position. Cass in 34th position. Guys, Cass won map number 1. He is in 34th position on the flat map. Cass is not in great shape or form. Angle, however, with me, what a weird round this is. I see Mimeo. I see Angle. I see Panda again, miles ahead. Focus. Who's gonna win? Well, surely Panda, but who's gonna be second? Nice lines by Angle. Look at this. Angle with the attack. Oh, that was super close. Panda with a 1:20.66. No way. What a crazy time. Panda with a 4th daily time. That is a crazy round. The gap from Panda to everyone was so big. And Panda taking the win there. 1:20.66. Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy. Nice. Very good. All right, last round on this map before we go to the last map of the SNC 2025 Phase 1 Event 1. We are in rounds mode. To remind you again what's happening here, we will be going for 6 more weeks. Actually, for 5 more weeks after this. This is the first event. 5 more after this will be covered. And we are in Phase 1, concluding map number 3. Almost one more map after this. Let's see who's taking the lead. It seems to be Cass, who is desperately in need of some points here. He is in 41st position, which is... oh, never mind. Cass will not take any significant points in this round. Damn. Dopa now. Just behind Panda, let's see. Panda is a beast on this map. I don't know what he did or what he ate for dinner today, but Panda, look at this. He's just driving away from Dopa on the flat map, just like that. A 1:20.75. That is another next level time. That is a top 7 daily time on a flat map. That is crazy in a race. That is absolutely crazy. And P&E is again racking in some points. Absolutely crazy. Wow. I'm super impressed by Panda on this map. That is insane. But Panda is not gonna win it. Dopa is gonna win it. And I am going to write it down quickly again. Devil Panda Spider Davino. Devil Panda Spider Davino with the 5th place, really good. Yuki Focus Casper, also well done. Yuki Focus Casper. And then we got Willy Gamer and Rumble. Alright, that is written down. And then we have 1 minute 20 seconds to go bottom up again. Leander not having a great day on that map. Then TM Master with 130 points being 86th. Congratulations, TM Master beat Leander. There we go. Who else do we see? We see Kojo and Evangelista there together. Also with Reaver. Nas actually came back quite well, beating all these players after being away for a bit. Jovin's 59. Not his map at all. Not his map at all. Close to Adapt as well. Oda 44th. Also not really his map. With Skater, with Vamos. These guys maybe want to be a little bit higher. Mew 27. Racerlight 19. Okay. Angle 21st. Freshy 16. I think FAX had a bad map here. Dopa winning. Devil Panda Spire. Davino Yuki Focus. Another great performance by Furious 5. Peony is struggling a little bit more with Blitze and Daft being the first Omega and Delta members there. Remember guys, first 3 players count. So I'm usually trying to count the first 3 players on the map, and then in the end, of course, we will count all of that together, and the first 3 players really do count. But it's interesting to see how that dynamic works per map as well. Hydrate, thank you. Wow, I have almost finished this leader bottle already. Thanks for reminding me to hydrate again. Alright, I'm gonna stand up real quick. Nice. Alright, let's get the chair out of the way. There we go. Let's do some stand-up casting for the last map, as my back is not really liking all this sitting. Alright, last map, Haywire. SNC 2025 Haywire. It is a Desert Noob map, and this is a very, very good map as well, I think. We got this weird jump in the middle of the track. We got this this back and forward... back and forward. We got this back and forth thing as we see Dopa crash, which is well designed. I think this map is truly a great map, and we will see some very interesting fights here for sure as well. Super high speed bank turn here to the right, a jump from start finish, and then what I like is this jump here that the players are going to make. This one, that is just beautiful. Very, very nice. I like it. Yes, last map. Last map. Phew. Panda made great times, but not points to be number 1. No, I think Panda had a little bit of trouble in the beginning of that map. I think so. He did super, super good in the last like 3 rounds or 4 rounds, but before that he was struggling a little bit. So he did not win the map. Because that was Dopa. Alright, as we can see in the chat here as well, so you guys can see it as well, results, debriefing and interview on Remagic's live stream after this map. Yes! I'm looking forward to interview some of you again as well. So make sure guys, because we have prepared a channel for this in the Nascar Discord, make sure you will be in the waiting room. And if you are, I can do a little bit of an interview with you. Always great to hear what's going on. Yo, Shimmy! He is here! The one and only legend, Satmas887, aka Shimmy. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Very good to see you here. Welcome to the SNC 2025. We are kicking things off with Phase 1, Event 1 once again. And this is the last map of the evening. But as I just said, we are not done yet. Interviews, results, debriefing will all be done on my channel when this map is over. Very good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing great, actually. Alright. So interesting map coming up, Haywire. We will see a little bit more crashes here as well, because it is a high risk, high reward map as well, with some jumps around, and we always know that means that crashes might happen here and there. For now, Acro is leading the warm-up, and when the warm-up is done, we are ready to rumble with the last map of the evening. Nice. Alright. Almost there. Acroll is going to troll. He's going to troll the warm-up. He would have won it, I guess. So Ekrol, a player that we will be watching. Ekrol is of course in the PNE Omega team with Spider, Daft, Extram and Blitzen. And PNE has been performing exceptionally well here. And we can say the same for Team Furious 5. I think so far Team Furious 5, PNE Omega and PNE Delta are the 3 best performing team of today. Not sure, of course, we will see in the end as we are going to check all the statistics, data and results. But that is my feeling right now. All right, let's go. We are on the way on SNC 2025 Haywire, a map by Noob. Dopa with the first daily, a 1:22.18 is the top time driven here. All the way down to top 30 daily Vamos, 1:23.04. Let's see how close the players can get to the top 10 daily times here. We're going to follow Cass, aka Plastorex, here for a little bit. As he's behind Devil. He's there with Truro, Dopa, Racerlight, Engel. I see Goro, I see Skywalker, I see Mew. Everyone is here. Everyone is ready to tackle the last map of the evening. And Racerlight is going to take the lead as we go into lap number 2. Tricky jump down there from start to finish. Right-hander all the way. Continuing into this little jump here. Everyone making that perfectly. And we got a very close fight here for first position. Mew, Devil, Racerlight, Panda, Dopa, Plasto, and Davino is here as well. Yuki is showing his name. Goro is showing his name. But who in the end is going to win it? Devil is going to be overtaken by Mew now. And what is Mew doing? Where is Mew? I want to spectate Mew. There he is. Mew, can he do it here? He did not win a round yet. He was close a couple times. It looks like he's not going to win it now because Dopa is going to snipe. What a huge ending by Dopa. Gaining like half a second on the whole field in the end and finishing with 0.2 advantage on Devil. But he came from pretty far. Dopa, Devil, Racerlight, Mew, good performance. Cass, Davino, Blissa and Freshy is your top 8. Right or left is Ranesh is asking that. We can see that here in this little part. You can either take the left route or the right route. And as we learned yesterday on the stream while exploring these maps, right is the faster way. Or at least it's not... Yeah, well, yeah, it is the faster way. It is pretty much the most comfortable way to drive. So let's see. We stay on Mew here for a little bit. Mew with a good start of this map. 4th position in that first round. And we see Valmara take the lead now. Wait, Dreamy was first? No way. This can't be true. This was a bug. Or my eyes have deceived me. I don't know what I saw. I saw Dreamy in front there of the whole field. That is something that I have never seen in my life. A server with 87 people and after almost one round, Dreamy being first. Alright, it was on stream though, so it happened. Dopa now taking the lead. He's in front of Goro. He's in front of Devil. And he's in front of Davino. So again, Team Furious 5 with 3 players in the top 4. They are doing absolutely insane. But can they beat Dopa here? I don't think so. Dopa is performing really great. Especially in this round. Oh, maybe Devil. It's a snipe by Devil. Ooh, that's good. That's good. And that is a good time as well. A 1:22.67. That is a very, very nice snipe by Devil in the end. To beat Dopa, then Panda, Goro, Plasto, Mew again. Top 6. Well done. Blitz and Ole. Shout out to Ole. Top 8. Well done. Ole, who was struggling on last map, I think. Let's go. Yeah, Dopa went safe route. Devil went absolutely outside there. He took a little bit of risk. Alright, Racerlight stepping it up a little bit for FAX here. I'm missing Freshy. Freshy the man for FAX. Not performing on his usual level yet. 27th position on the leaderboard. Now Devil taking the lead again in front of Skywalker. And where is Skywalker? I think he has made mistakes. Do not really see him around. Or is he here somewhere? No, he isn't. Let's stay with Razorlight though. Devil taking the lead in front of Panda Goro. Then Razorlight. Casper is here as well. Casper is surprising. Well, maybe not really surprisingly, but he is happily performing well. I'm glad to see Casper performing well here. I think he can be happy about his performance tonight. And again, in this round, he is showing his colors for FKX as VK. But Panda is taking the lead, and I don't think anyone is going to do anything about it. Not Devil, not Goro. Panda. Oh, Goro with a fast line in the end. But Panda taking the win. 1:22.46. That is a huge time. Top 9 daily time for Panda. Goro just behind. Devil, Plasto, Devino, Razorlight, Skywalker, 7th place. Well done. And Truo in 8th position. All right, round 4 out of 8 coming up on this last map of the evening. Let's quickly check the leaderboard. Devil leading 292 points. In front of Plasto, Dopa, Razorlight, Devil completing the top 5. Then Truo, Blitzer and Slimo happily in top 8. 246 points. Gap is not really big. 50 points to Devil, which of course is a lot, but I think relatively that's okay. Nino in 10th position. Nino the legend is driving like there is no tomorrow for FKX Blue in 10th position on the total leaderboard on this map after 4 rounds. Actually after 3 rounds, and that is huge. Casper is there, Spire is there, Angle, Goro, Panda and Mimeo is also doing good. That is very good to see. And now look at Razorlight. Razorlight has had enough. And he has been quite anonymous, I think, this evening, Razorlight. But he is stepping it up and he is performing. Ooh, Goro is going to fly a little bit. And Razorlight is going to take the lead. Can Razorlight win a round? We haven't seen this yet, I think. Razorlight winning a round. Can he do it? I think he can. There we go. Razorlight winning. With a huge time as well. 1:22.47 for Razorlight. That is super, super good. Nice. Finally a win for Racer, because I think from the top of my head that hasn't happened. And I think that is the first win, the first round win for FAX as well with Razorlight. Skywalker backing him up in 6th position, also doing super good. Very good. Hey, Miyamimi! Just got home from holiday. What did you miss? You missed 3 maps of the SNC 2025 Phase 1. We are playing rounds and you missed some great NASCAR action with close fights, great battles, crashes all over the place, but mainly just 87 people driving in one server is what you have missed. Now you are just in time for the conclusion of this week's map pack and the rounds mode that we are playing. After this, we will do some interviews, we will check the standings, we will do a debriefing of what happened, of course, all and more what you can expect. But for now, we are focusing on this map and on the action right now. It is Devil for Furious 5 who is going to take the lead. He has been performing super strong all evening, and let me quickly check. So Devil was 5th on map 1. He won map 2. Then he was 2nd on map 3. That is a huge performance by Devil. And he is looking to continue that here with a round win. And that is not the first win we have seen from Devil. We've seen multiple already. A 122.53 will do it here for Devil. Before Dopa, Spider, Kush, Blitzen, Lucky Shot, Acro, and Racerlight. FAX climbing up a little bit here, which is what they need. Racerlight is doing really good on this map. But unfortunately for him, the next FAX player is Skywalker with 281 points. They need a bit more. Oh. Yeah, good question. How was your holiday, Mimi? Hope it was great. And thanks for tuning in the end here. Oh, I see already some discussion in the chat already. Oh, this is great. This will be a great 6 weeks, guys. You know that. You know that. Alright, I'm very impressed by Slimo on this map being 8th. Shout out to Slimo, doing very, very well. I hope Nino can hold on as well and finish in the top 16. That would be a very, very good performance by him personally. Keep going to give Luke craps and sees your racing buddy. Yeah. All good. Whatever you want. As long as it's good banter, we can tolerate it here in the chat. No problem. We're spectating Mew now. He's just behind the top, what seems to be 7. He's indeed in 8th place right now. Focus, Valmara, Nas, Racerlight, Devil, Dopa, Panda. They're all in front. Mew is trying to cover some ground here. Overtaking Panda, overtaking Focus. Nice speed by Mew. Let's see if we can keep it up. Nas gonna fall back just a little bit more. Devil and Dopa are in what seems to be the sickest fight for the win here. So let's quickly jump to them. Dopa and Devil. There's literally nothing between them. Look at this! But Dopa has to release. And Devil takes the great line. And that is a 122.44 by Devil. Whew. That is huge. And he's going to win. Oh, and Dopa? Where did Dopa finish? Eh? Oh no, Dopa ripped it. I didn't see. Oh my god, Dopa doesn't even finish in the top 17. Oei. But Bentheim? Nice. London last weekend, then straight to Germany for a relaxed vacation. I was in Bad Bentheim once as well. That is funny. That is funny. Alright, round 7 out of 8. Before we are done with the 4 maps. Devil leading in front of Racerlight, and then there is a bit of a gap as well. Devil with a gap of 40 points to Racerlight. Racerlight with a gap of 20 points and more to Truo. Wow. With German prices, so let's go. Yeah, Germany is heaven for the Netherlands. It is. Alright, let's see. Davino taking the lead here. Team Furies 5. As you all know, Devil with the I instead of the Y was named Davino to differ him. How do I say this? To extinguish him from... no, not extinguish. I don't know what I want to say. Anyways, we are comparing the 2 devils here, and one devil, which is this devil, is Devil, and the other devil, which is this devil, is Davino. You guys got it? Alright, good. Now let's stop talking about it. The 2 devils are leading here, and is Davino going to win the round, or is Devil going to win the round? Oh, Davino, what a line! Holy shit. That was one of the most beautiful lines I have ever seen. Wow. Eka race crashing just in front of the finish. We saw that. Wow, the 2 devils. That's crazy. Extinguish, yeah. No, that's not what I wanted to say at all. Devil is going to extinguish the other devil. Ah, fuck it. Yeah. Okay. Last round. Last round, last map. Distinguish. There you go. Thank you, Mrs. Sweeto. Holy shit. Extinguish. What am I even saying? I'm just going to extinguish. Distinguish. All right. Enough English for today. Devil has been performing super strong and he is still leading this map. I expect him to win it. Racelite has stepped up. And then we are seeing a lot of P&E. And look at this. Mew in 8th position. He is doing really good. Because in this field, guys, a top 8 position is a super strong position. You have to agree with me on that. Of course, it depends a bit on who you are. But, oh, Mew, that wasn't the best. Oh, we see Trackmania also going into the wall. Let's follow Mew here for a little bit into the middle of the pack. Ola with a mistake, I think. I think I saw that in my eye. Oh, Mew with a full risk over the Ram. He's not getting punished by the Ram gods. He is going to stay alive, but that was a super risky line. He's trying to make his way back to the front of the field, but it will not help. Devil is leading in front of Panda here, but he is going to make a mistake. And it will be Panda. Oh, Goro with a late crash. Goro 12th instead of like 3rd. Ui. Wow. All right, that's it. Last round. Panda with a 122.63 in front of Plasto. They have the same time. Then Davino, Dopa, Devil, Yuki, Spider, Blitz. And that's gonna be it. And that indeed is Devil winning the last map as well. All right, let me quickly write it down. Devil, Racer, Dopa, Blitz. Racer, Dopa, Blitz. Then we got Davino, Spider, Slimo, Casper. Slimo, Casper, and then we got Mew Truo. All right. GG, that's gonna be it for the first week. Phase 1 event 1. 8 rounds per map have been played for 4 maps. Devil is gonna win the last map. Let's do bottom up once again. TMS with 101 points is going to close off the standings here on this map, and we follow the whole leaderboard of 85 players up, which is absolutely crazy, guys. Thank you so much for playing in the first place. 85 players. That is something I have not seen before. All right, going up, we do not see anything super weird. Ooh, we see Freshy in 35th position. He is not going to be happy to be there. He is not going to be happy. Who else do we see? Lucky Shot here. FAX, actually. They only have Racelite here in 2nd place. Whew, all right.